The NFT market is incredibly juicy right now, with a lot of gains to be made in the current market situation. If we dive a little bit deeper into Dune Analytics, taking a look at the daily OpenSea volume, we can see they're still hitting a consistently good level after hitting an all-time high on the 1st of February, which was a massive day for NFTs. On top of that, Ethereum and also the entire crypto market, not a lot of gains have been possible to be made there. Therefore, the entire focus and shift tends to be still towards the whole NFT market. Now, what we've seen in the past 24 to 48 hours, we've seen a lot of blue chip collections actually decrease in price levels, such as Azuki going down from approximately 16 Ethereum down to 12, Clone X from 20 to 15, Bored Ape going down to 97, so dropping by a total of 20 Ethereum, Mutant Apes going down from 26 to 20. We have Zipsies doing a little bit better a few days ago as well. We also have Hey Prime, Doodles, all of these collections decreasing slightly, and also Cool Cats, obviously due to the whole Cool Pets collection dropping and them claiming their Cool Pets after the whole Cool Cats / Cool Pets launch, which is entirely normal. What we see here are simply that some of the people taking out the profits from their blue chip collections, which is going to be entirely normal, and we could see supposedly some of these profits being trickled down into smaller new collections where bigger gains are still yet to be made. But to keep in mind, none of this or anything else said throughout this video can be or should be used as financial advice. And since we still have an incredible February for NFTs ahead of us, with a bunch of brand new projects coming our way that have a lot of potential to really blow up, we're going to be diving into 4 of the best upcoming NFT drops happening this month. But before we dive into today's video, I have a huge announcement to make, and that the Alpha Discord group for that you guys have been all waiting for will be dropping this Sunday. The precise date will still be announced on Twitter, so definitely make sure to turn on your notifications on Twitter right here. And while you're at it, give it a follow and also participate in the Donut Shop giveaway, a project that I've talked about in the previous video. And also, if you guys are new to my channel, leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy the content that I'm currently producing. A lot of you guys are new to my channel, so thank you guys very much. So let's dive right into the very first project of the video, and we're talking about a project called Zuki. Hopefully I didn't mispronounce it. Welcome to the lands of Zuki, where imagination is reality. And as you can clearly see by the sneak peeks right here on the side, and if we scroll a little bit further down, we can clearly see this is an anime-based project. And this is just perfectly in line with a lot of different projects that have been performing extremely well, due to the fact that Azuki has been pumping from a 2-3 Ethereum floor all the way up to 16 Ethereum, now setting at a 12 Ethereum floor price. And we can see different projects such as Zipsies, Supernormal, Lives of Asuna, or Killer GF all doing extremely well, as they're following the perfect narrative, the trend base of anime/women combo connection. With Zipsies sitting at a 4 Ethereum floor price, even being close to 5 Ethereum at one point, Lives of Asuna being above 3 Ethereum, now at 2.63 Ethereum, and also Killer GF at a 1.16 Ethereum floor price. And I do believe this project can also do extremely well, with currently 42,400 followers to their name. Their artist VMadBox is also doing pretty well on Twitter for her/himself. I'm not entirely sure if it's a his or her. As we can see, almost 50,000 followers on Twitter, which is always almost a great sign to see that the artist of a given project already has established credibility in Twitter or different social media, such as, for example, Instagram, showing off some previous artworks that he has created. And as we can see, they have worked on a few different projects in the past, and this could be some of the style that we could expect from the actual project. As we can see, this Discord is already popping off with almost 80,000 members, approximately 28,000 of them being online already, which is, in my opinion, a pretty good ratio. And the whitelist criteria are still relatively fresh, and not a lot of people are still in the whitelist yet, with almost 300 out of 3,000 whitelist spots available being filled. So this is still an incredibly early possibility for you guys to dive into this project and also grind out the whitelist. But obviously, do keep in mind, whenever this project launches, it might not still be the meta of the anime girl style type, as it is obviously right now. In terms of more information about the roadmap, it will be dropping later this week, as this is still a fairly new project in the whole NFT space. In case you're wondering how you can actually be on the whitelist, here are the exact criteria. Whitelist requirements. For whitelist requirements, we here at Zuki have decided to do something unique. We will be rewarding outstanding members of our community who help fellow members members in need, creates unique and amazing art and fan art, creates original and creative memes and memes to brighten up someone's day, and that contributes with helpful messages in main chat. We're also giving away whitelist through Instagram, Twitter, Discord, influencers, and also giveaways. So to be honest, it's not exactly something unique, as this is pretty much with every single other Discord, just not a lot of invites are needed, or any invites at all. Same typical regime, just be helpful, provide to the community, create fan art and also memes, and then participate in giveaways on a different methods such as Instagram, Twitter, Discord, and also influencers. So fairly straightforward there. And on top of that, sneak peeks, there's only one sneak peek currently revealed, which in my opinion does look pretty sick as well. So if we take a look at official links, there isn't a website yet, and also FAQ such as also with roadmap will still follow. So as already mentioned, the project is still fairly fresh. There is a lot of information missing to this project, and the hype is real for this project to say the least. So it will be interesting to follow along with this project and see what kind of interesting updates they provide. The next project is called Fortune Friends Club. Now, as we can see, the artwork is pretty straightforward. It follows along with some of the blue chip project designs that have done pretty well, such as Doodles and also Cool Cats, for example, and also Deadfellas. As we can see, these are fairly straightforward 2D designs with a strong black outline that have done pretty well. And if we take a look at this one, we can see the color scheme is fairly similar to Doodles, very successful blue chip projects. And what we tend to see with these kind of projects is that they do pretty well in the after sale markets, at least for a small flip, as the prices of these mints tend to be quite cheap as well. Now, this project will be launching fairly soon. It will be dropping on February the 7th, the pre-sale at least, and the public will be dropping on the 9th of February. Bao NFTs celebrating Asian culture and empowering Asian creatives. What I like about this project in particular is that they're not only obviously including this cute minimalistic style that I really like, but also on top of that, they're building on the whole Asian community. Obviously, cute Bao NFTs, Bao the Bao Bun, that's a very traditional Asian dish, and also including Asian culture and Asian creatives. That is a fantastic way to onboard the Asian market, which the Asian market was a huge narrative at the beginning of the whole NFT bull market back in January, as China did announce that NFTs will be able to be owned and also traded amongst Chinese citizens, whereas we know Chinese citizens cannot own or trade any cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin or Ethereum, but now they're allowed to trade in NFTs, which is huge for the whole entire NFT market. And if we scroll down a little bit, we can see a little bit more some sneak peeks of what we can expect in terms of the actual design of the Fortune Friends Club. Really like the cute design of these bad boys, and it looks like they have some pretty good collaborations already set up, such as with Lives of Azuna, maybe even Fanta Bears, not entirely too sure right here, but some great artwork right here, also inspired a little bit by Naruto with these two illustrations right here. Anyone that watches anime should be familiar with Naruto. And here a little bit of a Takashi Murakami, and here also an homage to Asian icons Takashi Murakami, who has already been quite heavily involved in NFT, dropping his own collection soon, and obviously one of the co-creators of Artifact Studios with Clone X. The Discord is unfortunately already closed leading up to their actual whitelist and pre-sale, but I do believe public sale and also the aftermarket mints could be interesting for flipping for sure. And what I like about this particular project is that the Fortune Studio Launchpad will be for Asian creators to build projects. So they're going to help out different Asian creators build and lift up NFT projects together. And there will also be a Fortune DAO. Let's decide on the future growth of Fortune Friends Club together. So the Fortune DAO will also help build different projects up together and also invest into different ones. And in case I didn't mention it yet, the total supply will be 8,888 unique Bao NFTs. The third project of the video, we're going to be talking about Babes Clan, and this project I am very, very excited to talk about. The number one Metavestor clan NFT/DAO on the Low Polygon chain by a team with multi-billion-dollar company experiences. More info soon. So they're coming in right off the bat, very excited, and it seems like they're a very established team, which I always love to see. With 53,000 followers on their Twitter, this is no project to play with. Here we can see the first sneak peek of what we can expect the artwork to look like. What I like to see is that they've done something different, a little bit of a different derivative in terms of ape collections, because we've seen a bunch of different ape derivative collections, but this one is somewhat like a mixture between pixelated / 3D / whatever art, and we can clearly see these different forms, shapes, and sizes on the actual Babe itself. So I really like the look of it. Also, this one is pretty sick, pretty cool, and we can scroll down. My favorite still has to be the Joker, which we can see. This one's also pretty dope. Also, this one is pretty cool. If we scroll down, the Joker right here is probably my favorite out of the Bapes right here. Let me know what you guys think of these guys, or this one is also pretty dope. I retweeted this one. This was like the first one of them revealed. Here, the actual Joker, that was the one that I actually meant instead of this one, but they have two different versions. But I'm a pretty huge fan of the design of Bapes right here, and they claim to be a really established team. If we actually dive a little bit deeper, obviously the mint date and the mint price are still not available yet, but the member count is approximately 70,000 Discord members. In terms of who the actual character designer is, we can see a little bit more information right here. Sheikh Daniel, I probably 100% mispronounced that name, and for that I'm terribly sorry, is an award-winning creative director, consultant, social, and also media entrepreneur with more than a decade of experience with working with 21st Century Fox, Universal Pictures, Disney, Pixar, World Bank Group, United Nations, Google, and many more global brands. So those are some pretty huge companies that he's worked with in the past, and here you can also take a look at all his credentials such as LinkedIn, Twitter, and also Instagram. And under ambassadors, you can see all the different people that are working behind the scenes on this actual project that claim to be part of multi-billion-dollar industries. And I'm not going to go super into depth because there are a bunch of ambassadors right here, such as, let's see, David Meltzer, Charlie Walk, Christian Barnum, Francesco Ferrancino. So you have a bunch of different people in this list right here. So if you guys are curious, definitely check it out for yourself, but it's way too long to dive into this for myself. And as we can see, I'm still scrolling with a bunch of different ambassadors that are in right here. And here you can see a little bit more information about the roadmap and the actual project, what you can actually expect from Bapes Clan to deliver. They will be purchasing their first 24x24 plot in the sandbox to begin the construction of the luxurious Bapes Mansion, Bapes Commercial District, Bapes Residential Area, Bapes Hotel, Bapes Airport, Bapes Massive Mall, etc. A lot of Bapes construction will be actually taking place. They will be also launching the Planet of the Bapes, obviously a reference to the very famous franchise, the Planet of the Apes. Then also they will be doing a fund. So this will be towards holders for different investment purposes, which we've seen to a bunch of different projects. Then they will also be creating a DAO, a decentralized autonomous organization for different investing and funding for different projects. Then they will also plan and prepare to enter the metaverse. So if you guys want more information about each individual step, definitely dive into the Discord to find out more. Now, what in my opinion is going to be interesting to note, as we actually saw earlier, this is going to be a Polygon, so a Matic drop. It will still be on OpenSea, but it will be via Polygon and Matic. That meaning that the gas fees and listing and transaction fees will not be as expensive as with OpenSea projects, as with typical Ethereum projects on OpenSea. So what is going to be interesting here is that this could possibly be the biggest Polygon Matic drop to this date. So this is going to be interesting, not only in terms of gas fees, but also just how to see how the Polygon Matic NFT infrastructure develops from here. So these guys could be one of the first pioneers in terms of huge projects on the Polygon Matic OpenSea network. And in case you guys are curious how to actually participate and get a whitelist for this particular project, like with all communities, rewards of any kind are naturally given to those who add substantial and long-term value to the community they belong to. The primary path of getting a whitelist is via Bapes Ambassador Professional Network. This is to add deep value to all the projects that the Bapes Clan will vote and MetaVest in. The secondary part is genuine community engagement, helping newcomers, supporting the mods, and assisting with growing the community on social media. The Bapes Clan is still in its infancy and is heavily dependent on actual positive feedback loops. The Bapes Clan is still in infancy and heavily dependent on actual positive feedback loops. This is why each and every whitelist spot must be considered vital for long-term survival and progressions of the Bapes Clan. So here a little bit sneak peek how you can actually obtain the whitelist spots. And here we'll scroll down a little bit once more to show you guys of what you can actually expect within the Bapes Clan artwork. Here, the first 3 teasers were also pretty exciting in my opinion, not revealing too much, but then diving a little bit more deeper into detail. So this is a very exciting project, especially since it's going to be dropping on Polygon. So I'm very excited for this one. And last but not least, we're also continuing with a Bape project, and this is actually going to be the Bapetaverse by actually the actual brand Bape the Bathing Ape. In case you guys aren't familiar with Bape, this is a well-known streetwear and a fashion designer brand. As we can see right here, this is like the logo, the design behind it that you might recognize, that you might have seen in the past. This is a huge global fashion streetwear brand, and they have decided to drop a 10,000 NFT collection. Let's Bape into the Bapetaverse. So obviously a play on words with the metaverse. 27,400 followers already to their name, so they've absolutely blown up, and they have only dropped just 2-3 days ago. Now, in terms of the actual designs and what you can actually expect, not a lot of information is out yet, but I just wanted to bring you guys attention to this project as it will be exciting, as this is one of the first big fashion and designer brands to actually drop a 10,000 PFP collection. The Discord is already massively packed with already over 110,000 members. In terms of how you can actually get onto the whitelist for this particular project, need to grind. When whitelist, do we have an OG role? Heck, no to grinding. We treasure your kidneys, and so should you. So please live healthy always. We know everyone is eyeing for the whitelist, but tagging us or sitting in front of your screen 24/7 won't get you one, because while we want you to be part of our projects, we don't want the project to swallow you whole. We've seen some really cool Bape OOTD ad arts. So will that grant you a whitelist? Well, we can't guarantee that, but we love to see those photos. Please proceed to Bape Fam Art or Bape Fam OOTD. In a nutshell, nobody will be left behind, so our plans will include ways for all of you to be involved. Stay tuned for more. It's my dear Bape fam, and let's continue to make history together. So I do believe more information will actually follow in terms of how you can actually participate and get whitelist access for this very hyped up project. So unfortunately, I can't give you more information about this particular project, as it did only launch 3 days ago. It swamped up the Discord with already over 110,000 members, and I do believe a lot more information will follow, not only in terms of the actual design, what you can expect from this project, but also the utility, the FAQ section, when it's dropping, and how to actually get on the whitelist. But I just had to bring you guys this exciting project, as I do believe this one could also be industry changing for the whole fashion industry and how they adopt NFTs as a whole. So that pretty much wraps up today's video of some of the best upcoming NFT drops in the near future. Let me know which of these projects you are most excited for. For me, I'd have to say one of the two Bape projects are definitely very exciting, to say the least. And if you guys did enjoy the video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to turn on notifications and get excited for the alpha group that is going to be dropping this Sunday. Put a lot of time and effort into it, and I do believe you guys won't be disappointed. I'll see you guys for the next video. Bye-bye.